My name is Dave. I am the manager of internal audit for ScanSource, which is a point of sale distribution company based in South Carolina. I've been with the company for a couple of years, manage a small audit team. We use AuditBoard for SOX testing, and I would give it a 5 out of 5. Prior to using AuditBoard, we used Wdesk. We used it for several years, and it was just not very user friendly. It took a good amount of time, I felt, to get up to speed on it. When I started, at least, it took me several months just to figure out how to do minor tasks in there, and it was just not the most user friendly thing in the world, in my opinion. I had used AuditBoard with a previous company, and so I kind of pushed to get us to move to that software because it's just the most user friendly, and it is very easy also for not just the audit team but the auditees and others within the finance and the business to be able to get in to do what they need to also within the system, which then essentially makes our lives easier for doing testing work. Okay, so it was a couple of month process to get everything implemented into AuditBoard, but they provided an implementation team. They gave us samples of everything that they needed for us to be able to give them the information for them to upload it into the system and get it into a beta version for us to do testing in and make sure that everything was how we wanted it to look. And their team was very good to work with in that. And basically, when we got it uploaded, everybody was able to get going day one. So I would say AuditBoard, honestly, is probably the most user friendly and one of the easiest to navigate, even for not just the audit team but the auditees, which is one of, I think, the major strengths of the platform itself. And so if it's between AuditBoard and another system, I've used several of them in the past, and it's just far superior in its usability and just the ease of navigation within the system and getting things changed. So it's definitely worth it compared to some of the other platforms available.